How you guys doing? Dr. Bill here with Thompson Healthcare and Sports Medicine at our Lacey office in the Physical Therapy Department. Today is our fourth and final installment of our Abdominal Challenge. We're going to do some strength stuff today. We're also going to do some circuit stuff to really get the abs burning a little bit more. If you followed along this whole time, great. You should be ready for this stuff. If you haven't, go back and try some of the earlier stuff first before you come to this, because today's going to be a little bit harder. Let's get to it. So our first exercise involves the ball. What you're going to do is you're going to sit on the ball, roll all the way down to the ball's on your shoulders, and we're going to rotate side to side. What's really important here is to make sure you rotate without having the ball move too much, because if the ball moves a lot and rolls a lot with you, you're not going to feel this in your abdominals at all, and it's not going to feel like you're doing anything. So what you're going to do, again, seated on the ball, roll down, the ball will be under your shoulders. Keep your hips up nice and high, arms either straight up or just like this is fine, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to roll all the way onto one shoulder and control yourself back. So that ball can move a little bit, but we're not trying to let it come off the mat here. Okay? So the ball should stay on the mat the whole time. 5 repetitions to each side to start, 3 sets with about 30 seconds in between, and you should feel those belly muscles working pretty hard on that one. So next up is going to be our last strength one for today, and what we're going to do is going to be kind of an offset plank. You're going to need some sort of weight on this. Starting somewhere around 10 pounds is probably pretty good for you. What you're going to do is get into a plank position, but on your hands with your elbows extended. One hand is going to hold that weight, and you're going to row it all the way up to your side, and you're going to hold that there, shooting for, at first, about 10 to 15 seconds, but then trying to build up to 3 for 30 seconds, like with our regular planks. And then you'll switch and do this on the other side as well. So right here, hold that weight, pick it right up into your ribs, and you're going to hold that, shooting for 30 seconds. This is going to be difficult on that arm that stays down, but that's all right. Power through it. So for our first circuit, we're going to bring back one of our exercises from our previous weeks, and we're also going to couple that with a new exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the ball so that just your feet are on the ball. We're going to do the hip hikes where you pick your feet up high in the air, and then we're also going to do mountain climbers where you bring your knees towards your elbows. So it's going to look like this. Still that dead bug back position. Up, 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 nice and high. So we're going to get 5 repetitions there. And then we're going to come to knees towards the elbow. As you do that, the goal is to go slowly and keep your body as still as possible. The only thing that's moving is the knee towards the elbow. And 5 repetitions on each side there. Start off with 3 sets of 5 for each, gradually work your way up to 10 for each. So for our last circuit, we're going to pair leg lifts, crunches, and then abdominal hollows. So what we're going to do for those leg lifts is make sure we keep that dead bug back position. We're going to move one leg at a time, and then for our crunches, we're still going to make sure we do our dead bug back position even as we do them. And the goal is to just clear our shoulder blades off the floor as best as we can. All of these motions should be slow and controlled. So for our leg lifts, again, dead bug back position. Start with your legs high first, because that's how you're going to be able to keep that position best. Come down to the heel, touches the floor, bring the leg back up, and then the other leg. You're going to shoot for 10 on both legs, and then you're going to bend the knees, keep that dead bug back position, hands right across your chest, and to crunch up, you're just picking your shoulder blades up off the floor. After you do 10 of those, we're going to do an abdominal hollow. So put your feet down first, crunch up to get your shoulder blades off the floor, flatten your lower back, straighten one leg and then the other. The goal is to hold that for 10 seconds. That's going to be pretty challenging at the end of this. I know 10 seconds doesn't seem like long, but after what we just did, that's going to be pretty challenging. The goal is to hit 3 sets of that. So thanks for following along with us. That's the end of our abdominal challenge. You can definitely steal pieces from all the different weeks to pair your own groupings together and get your own workout at home with this. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. And we'll see you next time at Thompson Healthcare and Sports Medicine.